Are you confused by Canva? Do you wish that you could use Canva better to create leaflets and newsletters and graphics for your social media, but you're not sure how to do all the fancy things that Canva does? Well, today you are in luck because I am interviewing the lovely Rachel from askrachel.co.uk. Rachel is a social media expert and she specialises in Canva and in Instagram. So you're going to want to tune into this video because personally I've used Canva for about 8 to 10 years in my businesses, and Rachel told me some things that made me be, I didn't even know it could do that. So if you want to go and follow Rachel, and I suggest you do for all the handy tips that she gives out, her website and her social media will be in the description box below. And also, as a cheeky testimonial, I've actually used Rachel to create Canva templates for my husband's construction business, and I am super happy with not only her service but the quality of images. So if you struggle creating consistent content, I would really recommend Rachel's template service. So without further ado, let's jump into the interview. Let's go. Right, thank you very much, Rachel, for joining us from Ask Rachel. First of all, can I ask you a bit about your business journey and how did you get started with Canva and turn it into a business?
So my business journey started almost 10 years ago. It's when I started my business. And when I started my business, it didn't involve Canva at all. I'd never even heard of Canva 10 years ago, which is odd because now I can't live without it. It's literally my best friend. So my original business was managing other people's social media. So I used to do that, used to love doing that. And then somebody at a business networking introduced me to Canva. And I like exploring new things and seeing what they do. And I went into Canva and I was just amazed at how quickly I could make pretty pictures and how professional they looked. And that it was free. Yes. It was actually free. And it wasn't just free for 2 days or 7 days. It's actually free. And you get all of this stuff that is free. And my mind was blown. And I started using it and using it and using it. And now I teach other people to use it and use it and use it. And I still, 10 years on, I still find people that say, I don't know what Canva is, I've never heard of it. And that blows my mind because I think everybody should know what Canva is.
Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely. And I just think it can save so much time. It can make you look so much more professional in your business. And it's just amazing.
Yeah, no, I think Canva is one of the greatest tools. Whenever I say to people and they say, like, what is it? I always say, like, it's Photoshop for divvies. Like, you don't have to learn any, like, it's intuitive. The platform is intuitive. Like, it's very easy to learn and navigate. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what businesses do you love working with the most and why?
So I love working with businesses who care about what they do. Because if they care about what they do, they're going to care about what they're creating to present their business. So to be honest, the type of business doesn't matter to me. I've worked with everybody from home care agencies, recruitment consultants, fancy wedding venues, networking organisations. I've worked with lots and lots of different organisations, but they all care about what they do. So that's the main thing. That is why I love working with them, is because it really makes a difference to be able to present themselves well on social media, or if they're creating leaflets and things like that, then it really makes a difference to them to be able to present themselves well.
Is there any business that you've ever come across where you've been like, Canva wouldn't work for you?
No. because it can be used in so many ways. So it's not just for social media. You can create presentations, you can create print graphics on it, you can create leaflet. I mean, you know, Kelly, what it can do. It can do so much stuff, videos, all sorts of stuff. So I don't think there's an industry where you couldn't use Canva. And maybe graphic designers wouldn't use Canva, but
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
definitely a must-have to have in your tech stack, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So when you look back on your business journey, specifically doing more and more Canva, what would you say has been your biggest and proudest Canva project you've been involved in so far?
So that's really tough because I'm proud of everything that I do, and I'm proud of everybody that I teach because they create some amazing graphics when they learn the tools. I think some of the proudest ones that I some of the projects that I'm most proud of are once a month I do a no cost job for a charity or a not for profit.
Oh, that's lovely.
So I don't advertise that fact. I just quietly find a charity that needs a bit of help and say, can I create some graphics for you? So I've done that for all sorts of dog charities, for homeless charities, for um, kids charities, all sorts of like small. I'm talking small charities that have no funding at all,
Yeah.
just to help them on their journey. So all of those ones would probably be the ones I'm most proud of.
Oh, that is so fabulous, and it will definitely give you your angel wings. What a lovely thing to what a lovely thing to do for people. For cleaning and service-based business owners who feel that they're not creative or they just don't know tech, don't touch tech, are frightened by tech. What is the simplest way, would you say, for them to start using Canva without being completely overwhelmed and running away from it?
So the easiest way is to use templates. And Canva, even the free version of Canva, has hundreds of thousands of templates that people can just dive into and just change the words to match what they want to say. Even change some images if they're feeling brave about it. But just get started. The more you use it, the more you pick it up and the easier it becomes. But templates is definitely the best way to start if you're not at all creative.
Yeah, I agree. They have some really good templates on there as
Yeah,
well.
amazing. Yeah.
What's it like for creating templates on the free? Because I have the paid account now,
Yeah, yeah.
and I think, I mean, what is it, like £110 a year or something like that? I
I
mean,
don't even know how much it is now because it's one of those things that I just pay for. It's a
yeah,
business. Yeah, it's
yeah.
I
And it's
can't
such a
live
great
without
tool.
it.
It's like, take my money.
Yeah,
I think it's like £110 for the year, and that obviously gives you access to all of the
everything.
images and templates and
Yeah.
everything else. If you were doing that on the free one, because it's been many, many moons since I was on the free account, you used to have so many credits where you would pay for if you used a pro picture or a pro element. Is that still the case?
So now if you're on the free version, you can't now use you can't use pro elements and pro templates.
Oh, I suppose that makes it easier though to design because
Yeah,
in the beginning I used to design things and then you find out you can't have that picture or you
yeah,
can't
because
have
it's
that
you've got to
element.
pay for it. Yeah. So now you can still see the pro templates and pro elements, but you can't use them unless you've got a pro account.
So, what would you say are the must-have Canva templates for a service business that they should be creating first?
So I would say definitely a list of your services or even a carousel. Get a carousel with your services that have a bit of interaction on your social media posts. But if not, then a post. So that people know what you provide, how much it costs, what areas you cover, whether you like dogs or not. You know, not all businesses want to go into houses with dogs, that sort of thing.
We
So that
don't
you're
trust people who don't like dogs.
no, but all of those things, that would be a simple one. A testimonial or client feedback template would be a really good one as well. And that doesn't have to be used for like formal review. So we don't need to have a Google review or something like that to use it. If somebody sends you a WhatsApp and says, "Oh my God, my house looks amazing," then bang that into a review template and get that onto your socials because that's social proof. That's people saying how good you are at your job. So we don't have to have formal reviews, although they are amazing for people outside. And what else? The things that are important to you as well. So if you use eco-friendly products, for example, that is going to speak to a certain
Yeah.
audience. So have stuff about your products, even down to, the vacuum you use, or tell people
Yeah.
what you're using. If it's going to matter to them, then tell them about those things.
And I've heard from some of the marketing accounts and things that I follow that the carousels are super sexy, trendy at the moment,
Yeah,
and with normal pictures, like a picture of you in the background, but
yeah, yeah,
like gradiented out with text on the top.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the
And anything, I mean, anything that causes somebody to interact with your post. So a carousel, if we imagine a carousel on Instagram where we have to swipe it to get to the next picture and next picture and next picture, then that's an interaction. And that is super sexy to everybody who's got an account, because we all want engagement.
yeah.
So if you can imagine, just it doesn't take very much longer to create a carousel than it does a post, because once you've created one, you can just recreate them, just duplicate them, and then you've got, 6 or 7 posts that you can put into a carousel.
Sounds awesome and really, really effective as well.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people, because I follow like a bazillion cleaning accounts. I've seen like a lot of people starting to do that now with pictures
yeah,
of work or the before and afters in the background, and it
yeah,
looks
yeah. Oh,
so
before and
good.
after is another brilliant template that you can have as well, because just showing, any kind of service-based business can do before and after, because it is just so impactful, and it's so easy to do on Canva. So
And what would you say Canva can do to help small businesses look more professional and maybe not like they're just a man band?
I just think that Canva, if it's used well, can make you look like you've got a whole marketing department behind you. And it just makes you look like you're a bigger business than you are. I mean, I'm a one-man band. There's nothing at all wrong with
Yeah,
one
no,
bands. Um, but most people wouldn't know that I'm a one-man band, because I give that air of I'm a bigger business,
yeah,
and I've got my brand colours, and I've got my logo on everything. So it just makes me look more professional.
yeah. And on the free account, can people add their brand colours?
N-
Or
Not
is that a pro feature?
So that's a pro feature, but there is a way around doing it. But you can't have a brand kit on the free version.
Oh, that's a shame, because I find that so
So easy.
and I've done like lots of work for other people and I have their brand colours, so I don't have to
Yeah.
keep going and trying to pick the hex code,
Yeah.
all them sorts of things. Do you have a favorite Canva hack or a hidden feature that most business users would not know about, or that doesn't realize that it could help them a little bit more with their designs?
So I would say the animate feature in Canva is massively underused. So very few people will animate. They will have static images with nothing at all moving. And on
Ooh,
social media,
I've not used that
oh,
myself, I don't think. No. So how explain that to me? So you can upload a picture and then like make it move like in the weird, like the way the AI apps do.
So not necessarily that, but if you've created a social media post with a beautiful picture of Kelly on the left-hand side with your logo and your price list, then you can for instance, get your price list to like appear. So you've got a little bit of animation on your screen.
Ooh, I like that. And is that a hard feature to use?
It is a super easy feature to use. It
I
is
like
it
that.
is so simple. And do you want me to show you now?
You certainly can. Let me give you
Hang
access
on.
to share your
Let
screen.
me let me open a Canva. Okay, so if I just use a template, so I'll
Yep,
just use this template. And what I'm going to do is, if I just click onto the bottle and I go to animate,
lovely.
and then you've got all of these different options to animate that bottle. So I'm going to do the shake zoom one. There we go. So now
Oh,
that's what my social media graphic looks like. So when we're trying to attract attention on social media, something that moves is always going to attract more attention than something static. So even just that
thank you
little
for
bit
that.
of animation And you can animate the text if you want to. So we've got all sorts of different animations for the text.
Oh, I really like that. I knew you could do certain things with the text. I didn't know you could do things with the images.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, people need to get
So
rid
I
of
mean, you can animate the whole thing if you want. If you click on the whole square, and then you've got page animations, so you can animate the whole thing if you want to.
that. Wouldn't slow down as it loaded, like on the Instagram
No,
feed. Oh, wow.
no, no.
Wow, thank you for that top hack. I will definitely be using that even if nobody else does because that's super useful. Thank you for that.
But that's it. I mean, it's even available on the free account, so we don't need a pro account for that. We can use that in the free account.
Wow. So if Canva disappeared tomorrow and was taken off the market, which I don't think it will, I think it's one of the fastest growing and it's a female owned app as well, which I really like. What would you have to go back to using and how painful would that be for you?
I think I would have to go. So before Canva, I was using something called Ripple, RIPL, which is a kind of a graphics app, which is nowhere near as good as Canva. And I'd probably have to go. I don't even know if it still exists, but it would be that or Microsoft Paint or something.
And crying while you watch YouTube tutorial videos.
How do you do this?
Yeah, no, I had to go on many moons ago, Adobe, and I bought like the whole package
Yeah, yeah,
and I just ended up spending so much time just frustratedly looking at the screen and like
yeah.
crying watching YouTube tutorials.
I think if you're a graphic designer, then you will cry when you're trying to use Canva because it's not intuitive for you. If you if you're a Canva user, then you go to Adobe and you're just like,
Yeah,
where's the simple button? Why are there so many steps to do one thing? Yeah.
very hard. What is the funniest or strangest thing that you've ever been asked to design on Canva?
Probably the Christmas cards that I make every year for my dog to send her Instagram friends. She's got way more followers than I've got, and she's got her little Instagram gang, and they all send each other Christmas presents and Christmas cards and birthday presents and birthday
Oh,
cards.
that's so sweet. What's her handle?
So she's Scout, not Splat.
What type of dog do you have?
She's a border collie.
Yeah, I've got two Frenchies.
Absolute nuts. Absolute nuts.
They've just got energy for days, haven't they?
Yeah.
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 Lovely dogs, though. I mean, I'm just a fan of dogs. There's that Mark Twain quote, isn't there, that says like the more I spend time with humans, the more
I realise I like dogs.
Yeah, something like those words. You just think, yeah, you're not ever judged by dogs, are you? And a fun question: when you're on a break from all your busyness of creating your Canva loveliness, what would be your go-to biscuit for your cup of tea?
Or chocolate hobnob.
Oh, good choice.
Without a doubt. But I can't just have one.
No,
I'm not very good at turning down biscuits and cake, so
and nor should anybody be. Life is just too short. So, can you tell me a little bit about the one-to-one course that you have, and also the template offering that you have within your business as well?
yeah. So the one-to-one is 2 hours with me, and we create something for your business. So it can be whatever you want for your business. So if you want a booklet for your business, if you want flyers for your business, if you want a bank of social media templates that you can then dip into, that's what we create. So you do the creating, I direct you, I point you in the direction of where you need to be and show you interesting things that are going to help you. You make as many notes as you want to as we go through. But by the end of that 2 hours, you've got some usable material that you can use, whether it's social media posts or whether it's a flyer. You can send that off to print. And you've also got all of the skills to use for next time you want to create one, because you've already done it yourself. You know how to do it. So last week I was working with a lady, so we had a Canva session, and in that Canva session she's made a flyer for a new service that she's got. So she's a massage therapist. She's made a flyer for the service. Then she's made 2 social media posts from it. So based on that same flyer, she's then created social media posts to say what the service is. And by the end of the session, she's also created a video with some audio so that she's got a nice little video to play with some calming music about the service that she's provided as well. So we've done all of that in 2 hours.
Wow. I really love that offering that you have because, like I said, there's people that will watch a YouTube tutorial or they'll do things, but then they don't do the follow-up. So to have to sit still and create something for in them 2 hours that you can use again and again and again, I think that is fabulous.
Yeah.
And I will be including the link down in the description and in all of the content boxes.
Amazing.
Do you also offer templates?
Yeah, so templates as well. So if you want to have a bank of your own templates that will have your own branding on, your own logo on them, so you can choose what they are, whether you want services ones, whether you want testimonial ones. You choose 15 templates that you want and I create them. And then I hand them over to you so that you can put your own photos into them, your own words into them, and you don't have to do all of the design bit. I've done all of the design for you.
Fabulous. And these templates, you can use them again and again?
Over and yeah. So once you've got one template, so there's a little video on my YouTube channel where I've taken one of my templates and used it 8 different ways.
Wow.
So if you think about how much time that would save you, not having to create those 8 posts. Nobody's got all of this time in the world. So if we can save a bit of time and still look professional, then I think that's job done.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things I find with the people that I work with, excuse me, especially the people that are starting up or quite new to business, it completely shocks them how much they've got to do the work on the social media.
Yeah.
I have people saying it's like having another job. It's like having another part-time job on top of my job. And you're just like, yes, it is. And that's why you need like a good content strategy and to repurpose content. Otherwise, you just spend your whole time creating content and not doing that you should be doing.
Absolutely.
I love that idea. And your YouTube channel, how's that going? Because that's quite new, isn't it?
So it's very new. So I've got nowhere near as many subscribers as you have. I've just got 51 subscribers now. Woohoo!
Where can people find you to subscribe?
So YouTube at Ask Rachel UK. That's it.
YouTube at Rachel UK. I will add that, your website, your templates, and your course link all in the description.
Thank you.
That's been really useful, and you've blown my mind with that animation. I didn't know. I really didn't. And I've been using Canva for I don't even know how many years.
Well,
and I never
I'm glad that I've taught you something.
So like my brain's not.
My job's done.
What can I animate on the things that I've recently created? No, that is brilliant. Thank you very much for your time, Rachel. And I will make
thank you.
Links in the description.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching today's interview. And if you do have any Canva questions that you would like to direct towards the Canva Queen, don't forget all of her links will be in the description box below. And if you would like to be interviewed and you think you could bring some value to my audience, then send me a little message or come slide into my DMs on Instagram and let me know. I'm going to be back here next Wednesday with a brand new video. Until then, you stay sparkling. Bye bye.